and we're going to re-energize our body. We're going to reinvigorate our minds, and we're going to reconnect with our souls. I want to say Happy New Year to everyone, wherever you are in this beautiful planet of ours. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to come into your body. Just, feel it. Thank it for being here. Thank yourself for taking this time for you and in community, because when we do all this together, it does create a nice connection and a nice bond of positive energy in love in this world, and that's really a great place to be with all the chaos around us. So take a moment and feel your feet, from your feet up, kind of bring that energy all the way in to the top of your head. Nice deep breath, just kind of bring it up and feel it. Shake it out. Kind of expand. Think of your energy. Expand your circle of energy. Make it nice and wide. Feeling good. Just beautiful. And just open and close that back. Feel your shoulder blades expand and contract as you're moving the energy around. A little rotation right here. So I want you to have what's your intention for this time together? Mine is to share love and flexibility. That's my today. Lots to talk about, lots of ideas happening. Push it out. Feel kind of through your palm. And now swirl it downwards so that it's going around your body. You should be able to, we're feeling our energy is what we're doing right now. And getting our humans activated. All right here, palms down, and just easy. Just feel it right through the back. Sometimes if you just do what I just did, it's a great way to get your body breathing and blood flowing, and it just takes a second. And sometimes in the morning, particularly if you've had a night's sleep, that your body's going to be crunchity, It's not all the way awake. So I'm going to do a little exercise here, a little energetic work. So I just want you to rub your hands together. Yeah, and just feel it. Just feel your energy. Yeah, a little closer. Feel how different it moves. So we're all energy. We're all connected. And we're always changing. 3 things I learned when I started my feng shui practice, and it was very impactful and powerful in my world when I really got that, because it's kind of hard to wrap your head around it, right? Because we have all these little pre-programmed stories up there that don't necessarily align with energy and understanding it. So that's part of the work that I do, and I love to share that with you all. We're going to do a little energy zesting, and that is continuing what we started, but we're going to move it across the body, across the midsection with ease and grace. I had a marvelous trip. I was gone for, 12 days, visiting friends and having holiday celebrations. Okay, engage, and want to take it across. So you're taking your knee across, you're feeling your core work. The core always works, it's the center of your universe. But so many of us think that breathing and core are just in the front of our body. It's a fascinating concept of how we've lived in such a linear space. Beautiful. Now I want you to do a little tapping. We're just going to start right here underneath your eyes. You can feel your little bone right there. That's where we're going to start. Nice and easy. There's no wrong way to tap. I've had so many conversations with people about tapping. I actually, maybe I should I'll do a short on tapping. We'll do a little exercise or two. And then you want to go right here with your collarbone and just tap there. And you're breathing, just feeling your feet underneath you. And then I want you to go right to your sternum, so it's just literally right there. and you want to just tap. That's a really good way to get your white cells activated, moving, healthy. So if you're feeling a little under the weather, great way to work with that. And then I want you to just take it right, you're going to the top of your rib. You just feel right, you can really feel the spot. You'll find a spot that's a little bit more sensitive, and that's exactly where you want to be for this part of your energy zesting. So I don't know about you, I always like to pick a couple of words for the new year. And this year, my 2 words are intention and alignment. And you know I talk about intention so much. Inhale up. And it's interesting, I saw this interesting article and I love how they coined it. So I'm going to share it with you. Inhale. It was called IDD, right? Intention Deficit Disorder. So think about it. If you're intention deficit, it means you're running around your life reacting to whatever is out there, right? And I tell you, I'm sure some of us did that during the holiday season, perhaps. And if you live with intention, you're creating your life from the inside out, right? You're creating your intention and you're moving forward with your intention. And I have found that when I really focus on that, let's go, you're right between your eyes. When I really spend time to have intention throughout my day, not just setting my intention in the morning, which is a great start, by the way, but when I kick in to do it throughout the day, I find that my day moves very smoothly. Very smoothly. So I'm going to be talking about intention right through your heart and how you can use intention moving your life forward, right? You will find your life is much smoother. But when you're in intention, you're also very grounded, right? You're not running frenetically around, reacting to this, that, and the other, or the stories that you're making up. You know, a lot of people, I observed some very interesting behaviors on vacation, being around other people that I didn't know, and, you know, holiday parties and whatnot. And some people love to live in drama. It's fascinating. Some people think that's just like, and I personally choose not to live in drama. There's enough going on in their world that I don't think I need to add anything extra to that pot, if you will. Okay, I want you to just release and pull it in. Kind of pulse. Yeah. Easy pulse. Nice rhythm. Breathe with it. Now we're going to pull some energy right from our feet all the way up. So you want to take it down. You're going to pull it up and whoosh it out. You're going to feel your hamstrings a little bit. You're going to feel your core getting activated as we warm up these beautiful humans. By stretching, we're going to lengthen and strengthen, which I absolutely love that concept of lengthening and strengthening our muscles. And here we are, we're going to pull a zip it up, just pull your energy up. Feel it, feel that whole flow. It's just like beautiful, like with your air and everything just moving up. Lock it in, and now you got to do the shimmy, right? I don't care what you do, but you got to move that body, bouncing, rebounding, whatever you want to call it, rebounding, you know, when you do the trampoline thing, but bouncing. That is so good for our humans. Yeah. And if you're having a problem with your balance ever when you're doing some balance work and it's just not kicking in, if you do this for a while, sometimes it's enough to kind of, and then, you know, think about your core. It really opens it up. So now we're going to work back and forth. So now we did our shimmy. Shimmy out the door, release those hips, low back. And I want you to just feel into it. Now I just pulled my shoulders right up to my ears. Let's kind of work through that. Creating that energy. So blessings for 2025. My kind of theme is let's thrive in 2025. Pull our energetic vibrancy, vibrations and frequency up. Let's work on our, love and fear can't live in the same space. So think about that. Think about that. Kind of into your shoulder blades. Oh yeah. And then just let your arms kind of flop around. Yeah, just get them in a rhythm. We're just moving energy around. It's really kind of fun. Kind of start seeing it. We're going to go ahead and take a deep breath. And we're going to release that neck. We're just going forward. Take it nice and slow and actually focus your attention. Remember, where our attention goes, our energy flows. And just release all of the tension and stress that sits there. Think about this amazing head we have sitting on this little tiny neck. And we have a tendency of not aligning our spine. Yeah. The way we sit, the way we operate our phones and our computers. Believe me, by the end of the day, we have not aligned our spine. So our head doesn't sit properly, and that's where we get a lot of neck tension and low back issues, which are unfortunately causing great aggravation in our current population. Now let's slowly take it back. Don't see me? Go, yeah. I want to think about pulling your shoulder blades together and slide them down. Excellent. Ah, I sound like Rice Krispies. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Now I just want you to take your shoulders and we're going to just rotate them all the way down. And forward. Go ahead, arms out, take a deep breath, clasp your hands behind your neck. We're going to fold our head and neck down as we bring our elbows together. And at the same time, I want you to feel your feet pushing to the outside of your foot, your ankle, your knee, and your hips. Push away, so you're going to activate that low body, feeling the muscles. And you're going to pull your belly button back and up, activating the core as we breathe and open up the upper back. Breathe, 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 breathe. Open it up. Push it out. Clasp your hands together. Cutest little squirrels out here dancing together, two of them. Well, maybe they're not dancing. But they've been having, this morning they were up, running up and down the tree together. I have these two beautiful trees in my garden that kind of come in together like that. And that's the squirrel's favorite trees to play in. This morning I was in the kitchen and they were running around and playing and chasing each other, and now they're out. One's on the rock, one's trying to knock them off the rock. I'm easily amused in my garden. I absolutely adore, it's winter here in the Pacific Northwest, so all the way up. And now I want you to lift, shoulders are down, and I actually want you just to elongate it and then move it all back a little bit. But the joy of the birds and the little critters. I was walking out to my car though, and there was a coyote on the other side of the fence yesterday afternoon. And I told him he was in the wrong neighborhood. He was actually where the deer were a couple of weeks ago. All right, let's push it right through here. You want to pull your belly button, and you want to actually open up underneath those shoulder blades. Pull your belly button to your spine. And actually, I live in a very urban area. But because we're in the Pacific Northwest and we have so many beautiful trees, we do have a lot of wildlife that lives with us. It's quite beautiful. Take that deep breath. You're going to clasp your hands. I want you to slide them down your back. And once again, we don't want to be forward. We want to be upright. So you want to slide them down. And then what you want to do is think about sliding your shoulder blades down and together. See the difference? You can see the difference in front. Because if you think about, if I tell you to keep your shoulders down, that doesn't really mean, doesn't activate it. And your mind doesn't, you're like, okay, so how do I get my shoulders down? But if you squeeze your shoulder blades and slide them down, yeah, squeeze them together, slide them down, it's what takes care of that rotation, that forward rotation that we have. We are clearly a forward folding society. Yes. You look at how much we sit. You know, when I'm on the airplane, it always amazes me how many humans are sitting in seats that have gotten, I've decided the seats have gotten so small that if you're any bigger than me, I don't know how you actually fly. It's fascinating phenomenon. I just flew the West Coast, so I would just little flights, but it was lovely. You feeling your feet? You're pushing down, really squeezing that down. Lift your sternum, lift up lengthen your neck. Think of not so much that, but lengthening and opening. Beautiful. And we're going to go into the reverse prayer. We're going to put your fingertips together to start and see where it might go. Might lead here. So then once again, we're folding forward, right? So we want to squeeze the shoulder blades together, slide them down, and guess what? Shazam! You are in alignment. And your neck is sitting where it's supposed to. So breathe into that. Open up your chest, your sternum, your neck. Kind of feel like there's energy just coming right up through the floor, all the way up and out the top of your head. It's a great visual. You could put color to it if you want to. Bring it up and out the top. Whew. Excellent. And breathe. Remember, squeeze the shoulder blades together and push them down. And go ahead at this time, and while you're still working through opening it up, you can work through your feet. Just get a feel for them and see how they're doing. You know, you think about how much pressure we put on these little tiny feet of ours, carrying our bodies around in a variety of terrain, right? All right, take it and shake it. Easy. Beautiful. And of course, we don't want to forget our favorite move. One up and one down. This is so good for your shoulder rotation. Doesn't matter where you meet them in the back. You know, they may be miles apart, but with continual repetition, you will, in fact, increase your range of motion. And so, you know, it's really interesting. I do a lot of work, a lot of physical work and stretching with individual clients and collectively. In my professional circles, talking about so many people coming in with frozen shoulders or shoulder things that kind of out of nowhere have happened, and a lot of your pain comes from nerve and muscle and fascia, and things are stuck, which creates a lot of problems. And a lot of times it's not an injury, or the injury may be a result. Take a deep breath. But stretching is helping you think about it. So many things. Your recovery from workouts, your recovery from injury. It increases your blood flow, increases your oxygen flow. Now, just for a start, Think of how many goodness things that brings to you. And it also gets you, when you're stretching and you're focusing your attention and your energy's flowing there, you're aware, you're in the moment, you're with your human. Um, and it's so easy in our world to like get so caught up in the fill in the blank. There's anything you want to get whirled and dervished caught up in, crazy, crazy up out there, you can find it real easy. So when you take the time to be here, and with intention, right? Moving forward with intention. Deep breath, shake it out. All right, I just want you to take it back. Just take it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeezing them together. Just lightly moving it. Okay. Now I'm going to have you sit back, kind of release into here. And you take your right arm across. We're going to just open the head up a little further, engage that core. And by putting your hip out, we're doing a little stretch there too. So a little 2 for 1. Feel that core. Oh my, they're having so much. It's not pouring down rain. It's been raining a lot apparently. I've only been home for a day or 2, but so they're having so much fun because it's not raining. And let's just take that, sit into that, feel out. Ooh, yeah. Left arm across. A lot of people go all the way up, which is fine. I like less tension and more elongation. Engage that core. Shake it. Take a deep breath. I want you to extend your right arm out. And I want you to pull back. You should be working all the way through here. We frequently forget to stretch in this beautiful space. And if you want to, you can even start feeling that balance, maybe on your tippy toes. Pulling your toes back. A sense of balance. See where your centered point is. See how that feels. Yeah. And shake. To the left hand. So lots of really wonderful things coming up this year, new things happening. Stay tuned. I've been putting together a workshop. I don't know if I like the name for a workshop, but some people call them master classes. How about we call it live or live? It's love-infused vibration elevation. The idea is to elevate our energy. We have to be tuned into a frequency, but it's the level at which we vibrate that makes a difference of how we operate. So, with that being said, there are some things that we can do to put into our world. Yeah, rotate them. We just did the other way, so now we're going to do that. And then down. Just kind of reverse what we did. Perfect. Hi. Okay, a little bit further apart. We're going to just take a deep breath and we're going to go all the way down. See where your body ends. You might want to keep your hands on your thighs. That's fine. Or just see how far, and then you want to bend your knees, right? See where that's happening today. Opening that low back. And just being in there. Oh, I can feel that good. In a good way. Say good morning to our favorite dragon. Joyful dragon. Brings me pleasure and enjoyment to have it in my life. It was my mama's. And it was handmade in Tibet. So beautiful story. People putting their love and energy in something as beautiful as this. I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to fold forward. We're going to straighten our legs out as comfortably as they feel. So the more they straighten out, the more you're going to activate your hamstrings. Now I'm going to take it to the floor. You may need to keep up here, which is perfectly fine. Whatever works best for you. Yes, drop that neck. Feel your hamstrings, the back of your legs opening. If you actually go back and feel them, mine are particularly tight. And I can really feel them. So if I don't stretch them, I know they have a tendency to tighten up a lot when I travel, which is from the sitting, I'm sure. So go ahead and drop it as far as is comfortable for you, and maybe you even want to put your elbows into your palms. This will open your upper back too. Oh, you're going to feel the hamstrings go. Woo! Let's go right back into the squat. And feel it sinking. Deepen it. Deepen it. Look up. Yeah. Feel your feet. Good, good, good. Take a deep breath. And let's go back to those hamstrings. See where you are. See where it opens up to. Feel those feet. Balance to the outside. Deep breath. Hello. Drop it down. Feel the balance. Okay, I wanted you to come up, round all the way up, and we're going to slide our right leg out, and we're going to work on our inner thigh, our adductor. So you're going to lean to the left, so you're activating your right inner thigh, and then you're going to push back in your hips and actually rotate slightly. So your right shoulder is rotating down, and you're going to push back and activate that inner thigh. Nice stretch. And let's take it to the other side. So remember, you want to lean, then you want to push back, and then that same shoulder as the extended leg. So that helps you push your weight back and activate that inner thigh. And while we're still here, get it kind of balanced, we're going to take our left arm down and we're going to open up the right and look back at it. Hello. And switch sides. Bring it up. Take a look at it. And let's go all the way down. So we're going to go into what we call it's called a cat-cow, which I don't know why, but it works. We're going to do a couple of slow sets. Then I'm going to give you a breathing tempo, and we're going to increase it a little bit. Super good exercise for your small and large intestines, keeping your body moving. Got it? So we're going to start right here. Inhale. And we're going to arch, looking up, looking up. Deep breath. Round through, looking through your legs, rounding your spine, pulling your belly button towards your spine and dropping your head. inhale. On the exhale, let's take an arch in your back and look up. Inhale and round through. Okay, we're going to up tempo it. Now that we're kind of opening it up, so we're going to just, inhale, exhale. Are you doing it? Super good for your small and large intestines, your back, your core. Yes, all of it. Way to go. So we're going to push right back from that into the child's pose. So cozy back, what's comfortable for you to sit. And now your hands can do a variety of things. I like to put mine out in a V, so I get a stretch in my shoulders and between my shoulder blades. Some people don't like that. Some people like to keep their head on their hands. That's fine. Just sink into it. Put your attention opening up, releasing, open. Please breathe and think of yourself just releasing, relaxing all of those muscles. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and sit up, and we're going to take our right leg over our left, right here. Try and put that foot flat if possible. And if you can't do that, you're always, hey, whatever you want to adjust to make your work out, strengthen. I know I periodically have problems with this left hip of mine, and I can't always sit in a certain format. Just adjust. Your body, it's moving all the time. It's always adjusting, which is a good thing and also a challenging thing. So just adjust to what works. So you're feeling that stretch, you're feeling that movement. So you want to lift tall. You want to go over your right shoulder. And you're activating your vagus nerve, which is that relax and rest state, which is wonderful. Add some breathing to it. And at the same time, you're opening everything around that right booty hip area. So you're relaxing, strengthening those muscles right there. And gaze, breathe. Okay, I want you to look forward. Put that right pinky toe down on the floor. Deep breath, and just fold forward. Drop your head, your chin, your neck. And now you're activating the IT band, which goes from your hip connector all the way to your knee. It gets tight. It creates a lot of low back challenges, sitting challenges. It tightens up a lot when you sit a lot. Inhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. And put some energy through those feet and legs. Move them around. And now we're going to go ahead and take the left over the right. Right here. Try and put that left foot flat if you can. Up and over that left shoulder. Activating all of this goodness. And breathing. Keep breathing. Now, I want you to go ahead and put that left toe down. Deep breath, fold it forward. Activating that IT band. I always call it the it's tight band, right? Breathe, breathe. Let's release those and just shake them out a little bit. Release through. Just nicely kind of alternate your feet in and out, rotating. Feel that in the hip. And now flex and release. And take a deep breath. And we're going to just slide forward with a flat back. See how that works for you. You're going to be feeling those hamstrings, your lower back, and just sink into it. Oftentimes our muscles take more than a moment to release and relax. Now bring it into a diamond. Kind of a, not too tight in. And inhale. And once again with that flat back. Releasing into it. Yes. And right from here, we're going to keep the right knee bent. We're going to take the left back. We're going to do a stag. So what you're going to do is you're going to feel your hip flexor right there, and you're going to feel your booty. And you're going to go ahead and release over that right hip. And just let the gravity unfold it all. Drop your head. And breathe into it. Your attention should be in that back right booty section. Doing a nice release there. And we're going to switch sides. Right there. Go ahead. You're going to feel it here. Squeeze there. And then just fold forward over. Breathing into it. All right, come on up. sit comfortably. We're going to do some breathing. I hope we've done breathing the entire way through, but do continue some breathing here. What I want you to do is just find a comfortable spot. And we're going to breathe. So there are so many different ways to breathe. Even the breathing that we did with the cat-cow sequence is a really good way to get that system pumping. So when you do a more activated, shorter breath, it amps it up. And when you do the longer breaths, there's more of a relaxation, calming. There's so many different types of breath work. It's phenomenal and fascinating. And as I was becoming certified and really studying the different ways, it just makes me realize how easy it is for us to just adjust our breath a little bit and be aware of our breath and have an excellent result in terms of our alignment, right? One of my words for this year. So we're going to inhale through our nose, and we're going to push out our belly, but think of a whole circle, right? For some reason, I thought, and apparently a lot of my students, that we only breathe in the front. For some reason, we breathe here, and our abs are just in the front. Well, actually, we breathe all the way around, and the abs go all the way around, okay? So think about extending Buddha belly all the time. You know, didn't your mother always say, tuck that tummy in? But this is the perfect time to push it out. So we're going to inhale through our nose, right? And we're going to push our tummy out, and then we're going to bring it and open our chest, and then we're going to bring it into our throat. And then as we exhale, we're going to exhale through the mouth, and we're going to squeeze all of it out. Sound good? Let's do it together. So you're going to inhale through your nose, up to your chest, into your throat. We're going to exhale, squeeze it all out. All right, let's do it together again. Inhale. Exhale. You can close your eyes if you'd like to, and just do it at your own pace. Inhaling through the nose, up through the chest, into the throat, and exhale out through the mouth, releasing everything you've got. Do another sequence. Come back to your own breathing. Open your eyes when you're ready. Do a couple of shoulder rotations just to bring that beautiful breath. And push it back. And feel your energy. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending my love to each and every one of you this week. Think about it. Legs up the wall for 10 minutes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can find it in my library. 10 minutes of stretching every day, at least. Stop. Think about your intention about what you're doing, how you want your day to look, how you want the next activity to look. Take time to take some deep breaths and feel all of that. So beautiful. If you have the opportunity to get out in nature, play around in it. And I always say, do put more play in your day. I am Jina the creator, founder, and chief energy officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. I would encourage you to share all of my work with your friends. It's my gift to the world. It's my gift of energy and strength and beauty and flexibility. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. And please, if you want to be a part of this wonderful community, subscribe. And if you click, there's a bell to click if you want notifications of what's coming up. And like I said, please do share. Have a marvelous week. And know that you are loved. And until next time, be flexible.